Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today, Mystery Mash Monday. So, still don't have an intro. Still don't know if we're going to keep it. But Mystery Mash Monday is a fun way to crack open a new bottle that we've come up with. So, I let my wife loose on all the bottles we have over there. She picks what it is. It could be any variety of... we have all types in over there. So, we're just going to try to go through it.
Go ahead.
He's trying to bring both of them. Did you see that? We're going to try to go through it. We're trying to guess, what type it is, what proof it is, and play a little game. Shh! That was probably loud. We're going to play a little game with it, and we're gonna see what we can do. But we haven't actually made a game. If you want to make a game of this, let us know. We'll keep track and make somebody eat a bean or something at the end of it. Whoever loses, but we could add it up for the. It is more writing, but if that's what they want to see, then that's what they're going to get. So
the nose is not jumping out like, even though it was covered.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it would be like bazam.
Yeah, no.
Is it bazam for you? Because
no,
I'm stretching.
It's not diving. I don't normally cover, but she did it a little while ago, and I didn't want, some random bug to fly in while we weren't here. So it's not bad, though, but it's not it's that typical.
I actually like the look of this.
It's the typical traditional... like that.
Not strong.
The mellow bourbon.
I'd go there.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like just the you get all the little flavors, but nothing really standing out.
Oh, different. No alcohol.
Mm-mm.
It hit harder, though, initially than I was anticipating.
The taste profile is better than what the nose was.
It's yes.
Like there was really no fruit on the nose.
No.
You weren't even really getting a caramel, but it had a nice little bite when you drank it, though.
It did. It hit me out of that. And then I was thinking, because I was already in like the 80 proof land, and I think we're a little higher than that.
I was doing that with smelling it, because it smelled like the traditional everyday, like 10 high bourbon. You know what I mean?
I was just going to say a step above 10 high type deal.
It was bringing me to all of them.
So now...
But the nose didn't change.
It's coming in better now.
It's not. It still didn't really beam. Like I'm trying to correlate it to something like we just did Bonded. Jack Daniel's Bonded. Well, you got the banana and the nuts. Like it's not bringing you any of the sensations. It's a one nut.
The nose is coming in. It holds. It holds though. I don't think we're in a 107 proof, but.
No, I was going on a flavor profile. You basically have the same flavor throughout the whole, all the way through the swallow. It doesn't even intensify with an oak at the end.
No,
it's kind of the same exact flavor throughout. I mean, that's the only thing I've been trying to do the wave, because I've been liking the ones that give you a little bit of flavor profile change, and this one's not doing that for me. So I think we're definitely drinking a bourbon. Mm-hmm. I'm definitely going to go on that route.
I would agree.
I would agree. Oh, I thought you said all the grape, and I'm like, grape?
No, there's no grape.
You're getting grape? That's a new one.
I'm trying to narrow down proof.
I just was going to say the same thing, but you threw me with the grape ape comment over there. I didn't know what you were going.
No grape ape on that one at all. I know I do some mumbling, but I didn't say grape ape. Still got to work for the nose, though.
I don't know. The first sip hit me a little harder, but I don't...
It still kind of hangs on, though.
I don't think we hit 100. I think
I was like 94, 96. Actually.
I was. That's what I'm thinking.
I know we're above. We're definitely above 80.
It might 84. Be a soft 100, but I was gonna say like 96 or 9. That's what I was going with. Like it doesn't. I mean, it does. It could be a even 100, but I don't think.
It's not ultra sweet, and usually the ultra sweet ones will hide the proof. But it does hold on in your throat if you take a decent sip.
It does. And I didn't know if that was just my...
and I'm not really getting a rye scent, so it's not... It could be a higher rye, but it's not getting me that tingle either. So I'd
probably... I'm gonna at max, I'd go 100. I'd
say
maybe 100.
I'm with you with that.
Maybe 100, if that.
96.
But I would probably, that would be my guess.
Do they do 94s? I know they do 84. Is it 94s? I don't know. I'm going to go 96.
Everybody does whatever they want. You know what I mean? There's 101s and there's 99. You know what I mean? So, I'm going to think I'm going to agree with you. I go at like 94, 96 range myself on that. I don't believe it has any finish whatsoever.
I don't.
And if it did, they dipped it in the barrel and took it out because there's nothing there's no fruit or nothing that would say that it's in a secondary barrel.
No, because we got different woods even when they do that press thing.
Yep, that's what I mean, right? When they express it. So what do you think would be a good? What do you think we paid for this?
This is always the catchy part.
I know what you're saying, what I'm asking is not what we paid. What do you think we should have paid?
Well, that's what he did the last time.
Right, yeah, that's what I mean.
We were low.
Because that's what we should have paid. But it was a craft. So we're always going to add some money when some of the crafts are always more expensive, and I get that. But what it is an honest guess on what you think. Like, honestly, I'm still at that. Because it has that little bit bumper proof. I'm like $30 to $35 range.
I was just going to say the same thing.
Somewhere in that range.
No more than $39.99.
Yeah.
That's even a push. Mm-hmm. I was in more like because they always go 99, so it was like $29.99 would be a fair price.
Right. I'm thinking
if it's 40, that's probably the highest for my.
And that would be like a craft would be, you know what I mean? Like
if
you pay a little bit more.
As high as 70, but
I know, but then I would, that's just crazy to me. But I'm thinking anywhere 35 and under, I wouldn't be upset with it. It's actually a decent tasting bourbon.
It is. And now the nose is coming in.
Because the more I keep drinking it, I mean, it's good tasting. It just doesn't bring any complexity whatsoever.
Well, it's just kind of that same single.
And what we would do if it was a regular review, I would be saying I would drink Evan Williams Bottled and Bond. You know what I mean? Because
I get a light fruit right now.
Fruit cake? No. I know what you're saying. I can hear you.
Again, it's going to be, which now is leading me. Is it? I still don't think it's finished in anything.
Well, let's see. I forgot to grab the stuff. So let's see what we got in the magical box of fun over here. He always complains. Usually he's like, oh, you do them so often. It does seem like this one comes up more than all the others. I don't know what it is. So maybe because it's more complicated.
I think because we flip-flop around too to
we
make
it
work.
Thing, so, oh, geez. So this is Blackened. So this is Metallica. Do you want me to go get my information on that? And it is finished in black brandy casks. So this is a 90 proof whiskey.
And it's probably $100 bottle.
It's a blend of straight whiskeys. The good thing about Blackened is, and I didn't Google it, so this one's Blackened the World, it says on it. So this is batch 128, and you can go on their website and you can see. So the thing is, this is done by Metallica. So Metallica ends up doing, I don't have my research, but look at me. Mine like a steel trap over here. I don't exactly know what songs, but you can go on and actually get the playlist of songs. So they blare their Metallica music, and they say the sound waves jostle up the thing and make it go in and out of the barrel more. And is it a gimmick? Who knows? Is it good whiskey, though? Yeah, it's just pretty good. There's nothing wrong with it. But again, $39.99 for this one. So it's right there. That's actually.
So we actually said that was probably max price.
That's right. So this is not out of the thing. So
when I seen Blackened, I know we got one over there that's up there.
Well, you bought a cash strength one too at one point in time. Yeah. So, but this one. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this one, and that's the good thing. So we kind of, although I don't taste the brandy, but you did say you might have thought.
I was getting a nose that brought something, but I didn't know. I didn't get the.
But now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, of course there's a fruit in there. You know what I mean? But it was slowly opening up in the glass. But
then I said no. So
yeah. So let me put that there so you can see it. So I don't remember the playlist. You can go on and look because it's like number 128 on there, and I don't have I don't have the particulars. Where? I actually have them over there, huh?
Bottled by who and whatever? Do we know?
I probably have it in my notes over there. You want me to run over and grab them?
It doesn't matter. We're gonna be done. Bottled by Sweet Amber Distilling Company, New York, Mineville, New York.
I forget where it's sourced out of. It probably MGP, but don't quote me on that either. I'd have to look. Normally we've been going over there and look, but I knew some information about this one. It's one of the few celebrity whiskeys, though, that it's pretty solid. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people complain about them. I shouldn't say one of the few because we've only done a couple of them, And
the one
I like the Vampire Diaries, which I happen to finally get the
other
last
one
series
though,
too, that we did.
He always had that comment. He's the actor.
Boy, that narrows it down.
I can't think of the words he says yet. But anyway, his wasn't bad.
We did it.
We did do it.
We did it.
Yeah.
We did an Actors. I know we did the Vampire Diary one.
No, it was before that one.
It's a weird cook. Okay.
He actually worked at the distillery.
Oh. All right. Matthew McConaughey. But that's a different. That's different in his thing because he actually, I believe, went and worked at the distillery. Like they were actually.
I think so, and I think Bradshaw he's got one we haven't done.
We haven't done that one, right?
And I've heard good things about that.
Correct. I know you've heard that, but I mean, out of the ones I know, we did the one from the Vampire Diaries, the two head guys that are on that one, and then and we did do, but that was like. That kind of came right out of Wild Turkey, though. You know what I mean? Like that one that we Long Branch, I believe it was called.
Yes,
on that one.
it was.
So that was Matthew McConaughey's there. We haven't done a lot of celebrity ones, not for any other reason other than I just haven't bought them.
But
in fact, when I bought the Wild Turkey one, I literally thought it was a Wild Turkey. I didn't realize until I did research.
We end up chasing like what's new and what's going to be out there, and then we get caught up in. Do we need to keep going this high?
Or, well, you know what it is? It's not only that. It's like sometimes I take suggestions. Like someone just had a great suggestion for Blind Fight Friday, which will eventually come up when Mike stops drinking all my other bottles. But they wanted, because got the Jim Beam Double Oak, and it's one of his favorites. But he wanted to see it against like Jim Beam Black, which I liked, obviously, because I drank it all. So but that's not an expensive bottle. So next time I see it, I'll have to just grab one. You know what I mean? So. That's just it. There are so many whiskeys still out there.
That's
like I have
people. The old timers come in and grab that quite a bit.
Jim Beam Black. I liked all of it. There's not a Jim Beam that I had that we haven't liked. We're one of the few people that don't like. A lot of people hate Jim Beam White. I didn't mind it. So it's not my number one. Actually getting better in a glass every sip. It really is.
And the taste stays. It's a decent.
What I will say is this is yet another sub 100 proofer that has I'm going to still call it a One Note Charlie. I'm not changing a review because I know who it's from. Do I think the music does anything to it? Who knows? Yeah. But I really don't taste. I'm hoping this. I'm hoping this opens up. Right. I really do.
The one we did the other day, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, that we didn't
crazy.
Get barrel.
Right. We didn't get it when it cracked open,
and then all of a sudden it was like,
so
wow.
I'm hoping when we come back to this one later that it really opens up and gives a fruit.
It's not a bad bourbon to try.
No, it's not.
It's bourbon, right? Not whiskey.
It's a whiskey. Yeah, but
it's a whiskey.
It's a whiskey. But just know that it's not a complex whiskey by any means. You know what I mean?
No, but it's not a bad tasting one.
No, it's a solid. We said it. It smells just like a typical bourbon, but it doesn't smell like you're not getting anything out of the ordinary. Then smells like a bourbon, tastes like a bourbon type of a deal.
And the initial hit was there, but it blends in now.
Yeah.
Oh, for both of us.
Well, as we
get acclimated.
Right. No. Well, that's just what it was. At first I was like, ooh, that had a little proof to it, but it smoothed out, but it's not oaky, which is weird because it's in a second barrel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you're not getting that heavy. You're not getting really a presence.
Huge nose on that.
No. You don't.
I told you I got like a hint of it, but then I was like, I don't think it is in a secondary barrel, and I think that's twice now we've failed on that, or three times. We suck at that part. Yeah, we suck at a lot.
It's tough. It's tough to try to guess that because the barrel itself, like that Amberana, I think I kept saying Amaretto, which was wrong in the video. I thought of it.
I got it right once.
No, you kept saying Armagnac. But the Amberana really imports a crazy flavor. It's kind of like when Cleveland used to do the honey locust tree.
Yeah.
I had no idea what I was tasting, but it was definitely different than everything else you used to taste.
Again, not bad.
No, I like it.
There's a lot of little tricks that they do, and there are a lot of store picks that they do different things with because the people can actually go down there and pick out what they want.
Right. So much like what Makers did with their wood finishing series, you can put whatever you want.
Different parts of the country, I'm sure, have different variety packs, and again, I don't think that wasn't high proof either. I don't believe.
No, it wasn't. But that's just it. For those of you that do like lower proof ones, if you can find it, $39.99 is not outrageous for this. It's really not. This is a solid drinker.
It is.
It's got a cool story. You could go online and play the playlist while you're drinking it.
It's not a bad bottle.
Every bottle has a different number, and every number would play different stuff. So you could go on and find out exactly.
I forgot. I think I forgot where I was, but you're like, "What's the number?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah,
I was on vacation.
Right up here where we never seen
the number. I'm like,
yeah.
"What are you talking about?"
Each batch has a different playlist and stuff.
We keep
like
learning.
That, so. No,
as we shop, because I'm like, we haven't done one of these.
No, and that's the fun part of doing it.
It was a decent price.
Yeah, this one wasn't. This one is. That's not bad for that. It's not bad because in this day and age, to find something under $50 is getting harder. You know what I mean? To do. You know, you still have the few solid ones, but I mean, because these are. I want to say that I don't have my notes are over there, and I'll try to get better at bringing it over so I have it on me. But I knew enough about this one to say.
He does ask me, "What do we need next?" And I'm like, "I don't know."
What?
Because we didn't put lights on.
No, you know what though? It's sometimes I try to change it up. You know what I mean? Because it's just as something different. You know what I mean? Because my buddy, was like before it was boring and then it was too bright. So I just try to throw a little on, throw a little off.
We haven't done a light ensemble of nothing.
Well, get ready because here comes Christmas. We're going to see what happens for that. So, well, there you go. There is Mystery Mash Monday. Well, that just went by. So,
I know.
I like this one. I don't mind it. I mean, don't get me wrong.
I'll be surprised.
The devil's advocate is like the old
This is probably going to disappear rather rapidly.
I'm going to do my best to stay off of it, but
Steve's going to like this.
Steve's going to like this one though. I think he will.
He will.
Although it's funny though, because sometimes when they drink a little hot like that, he's not a big fan of that. But it's 90 proof. This settles in after the first set.
Yeah,
it really did.
It did. It does. Mm-hmm. It's actually like now. It's like.
This is a guzzler now.
We're going to cut this one short.
Right. So,
it's not short, but we're going to cut it.
Right. So
this will be down.
Well, there you go. It's going to be Blackened to Gone. It's a different movie.
Sorry.
So that being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Subscribe.